welcome back to Easy Mode Gaming. I'm Hunter, and it's still Christmas, so happy holiday, guys. The last episode was short and sweet. As you can see, we made a compact health potion factory. I'm thinking in this episode, I'll try to do something with the farming plots. It might be a little bit longer than this last guy. This one is a little bit shorter. But yeah, this will be Alchemy Factory, episode 4. I'm going to start off by deleting all of these. So we did get those automated planters. I unlocked them in that folder. I am glad I did not hit F on that. Alright, there should be 10 things. 10 objects. Confirm. Alright, let's see what we need for these planters. I guess there's still more. I don't remember what I did. I think I have seeds. I have one. Should be able to come in here, go sage. And if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and open this up. I'll change this to 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Now I don't have to run over there. That might be simple. I'm not sure if we'll actually get plants planted in this one. Maybe. I don't know what the output of these are, how big they are. I need clay. Change of plans. We are going to make a clay factory today. I'm thinking we'll do that. Need a bunch of clay? I'll put it over here. We are also gonna have to see what it takes to make clay. Guessing sand and charcoal. We might be winging this. I kind of want to make. I don't know how to explain it. Kind of like maybe like a bus bar, electrical system. I want to make like a 3 conveyor belt system that comes through for charcoal. Because you're always going to need charcoal. You're going to always have to have furnaces. I'm wondering if that would not be a bad idea to do. Also, why am I no longer running? Oh. It helps if you uncrouch. I know I bought that system over there, but it was just easier to do this. So I'm thinking we have a coal factory over here. I don't know how close I want to build to this wall, because I'm assuming you can put walls up at some point. So since these are all 90 a minute, conveyor belt's 90 a minute, I want to make this big for future. Alright. Now, charcoal, I'm assuming, is these guys. So why don't we make... Let's just go one off. I'm sure that'll be fine. Now, I don't know if I'm going to have all these hooked up at the same time. So I don't even know how how much they put off. I'm gonna go like that with a beam across the top of them. I don't have to figure out what the rate is. Actually, let's get rid of this one completely. I got 3 lines, so I'll have 3 sets. I'm assuming 3 crucibles are 90 a minute. Could be wrong. I'm gonna do T, rotate, rotate. That's not how I want that. So quick clone. Oh, that's helpful. I'm actually going to do a 4th one. I think it'll make sense here in a second. Does it, if I click one, does it keep the inputs outputs the same? So it's like that? Yeah, that's awesome. So then I'm gonna go these 3 right here. Will be for just feeding the furnaces. So I'll put a little bit of wood in here. Put a little bit of wood in here to start it off. I'll make the coal, and then the wood should feed everything. Now I need to see how much the sawmill actually puts out. It's 37 a minute. I need a lot of wood. What? I don't really want to put a table down. Yeah, you can anyways. Guess you could if it was this way. I don't really like the tables. The tables are big and bulky and not really a fan. What I was thinking was this other lab table. Because that would fit. I'm going to put little ones on top of it. I'm going to put sawmills over here. Out of nails again. And I probably don't have any because I need to get wood in here. So we do 0. I think I'm just dumb. I know I didn't have wood. Oh, so you can only do one at a time anyways. Guess I could just put that back there, but I'll use that for that as well. Okay. I got wood. So then we'll put, oh, that's a little bit rough. Put that there, put that there. I think I have enough to keep us busy for a little bit. So this produces 37 a minute. Don't know how much those use just yet. I'm hoping about this, that. And then we'll throw a where is it? Where is it? Oh, these guys. There with some wood on it. That should start the whole process. Sorry about that loud noise. But throwing that wood in this chest should kickstart this whole process. That should heat up the furnace. We should have charcoal come out. Get rid of that now. Get rid of that. I don't know how long. That's 18 a minute. I wonder if that will work. I wonder if that will keep everything in line. Everything looks to be on fire, but we'll see. But this do I dare do this? I was thinking about doing another conveyor belt down this side. That's 18 a minute. I don't feel like doing all that math. I don't think 2 is going to supply all of these, because these are only 37 a minute, so one of these would supply roughly 2 of these. So 2 of these would supply that. These being 18 a minute, you would need, well, 10 of them would be 180, so you could only do about 5. So 2 of these per 5? If my math is incorrect. That's probably what it comes out to. But, we will delete this one here. That will go there. Wait a second, I can just go like that. I'm not going to put grinders on these just yet because I don't think it's necessarily needs it at this point. I guess I could. I'm just afraid that the grinders is going to slow down the production even more, so. No. Might be able to squeeze it in here. This guy's not producing anything, which is what I thought was going to happen. Forgot the rotate button for a second. But that seems to... that's staying lit. I think I throw... it's 37, right? 3 of them would overload the conveyor belt, but that might work out okay. And just to keep everything moving, I'll put that in there as a little reserve. That way the conveyor belt doesn't back up too much. But with that now being made, I could run this conveyor belt down here, and that could be the new, or the first line of our coal branch. So let's get rid of all of this. Or if it just hit G. I am going to need lots of nails. Let me hook that back up so we can sell some. I need to remember to stop crouching. Right. We'll take this guy off. I'm actually surprised we made that much. So I really like these conveyor belts. If I remember how to do it. Especially now that you can just middle click, copy and paste. Dude, that'll work right there. Suppose I don't want that in there just yet. I'll use those two for something else later. Or I might just get rid of one completely, because eventually I think this is going to go away. And that's just going to be part of the shop. Keep those full. So I got my bus system set up. Thinking if I have the ability, we'll just do one more real quick. And see if 3 will make that work better. It should. I like that we have a backup here. This might get backlogged just a little bit. That's putting off a little bit more of a 90. Which I think would be okay. The alternative would be to do another system and then just cut that off at, say, here, where the halfway point is, and then do another 3 for the other half, which we might end up doing. But I think as this line gets full, it might get full. I guess what I was hoping was once this line gets full and it backs up and creates a backlog the whole way, then line 2 will fill up. And once that gets full, then line 3 will fill up. But I think we're going to call that it for this episode. We'll call it the coal bus line or something. It reminds me of a 3-phase 480 electrical system. You have A, B, and C phase, and they never touch, and yada. That's why I was calling it a bus bar. But I think going in the future, having a one solid line of coal the whole way through might be very beneficial. But this has been Easy Mode Gaming, and I'm Hunter. We'll see you in the next one, where hopefully we'll go back to the original plan and get a farm made. Hope you all have a happy holidays, and see you next time.